Hi guys, welcome back to the I Don't Even Know podcast. I'm Em, hope you're doing well. Today, I'm here to talk about All American Homecoming, Season 3, Episode 9, and what the actual fuck? Like, what did I just watch? I have no words, because so much shit happened that I've been expecting, but I didn't think we were gonna get it this episode. Like, I didn't. And there was stuff that I was expecting in a way, but then I also wasn't. Like, I did not think that Simone was gonna, recover. Or not recover, but finish her treatment and be cancer-free this episode. I did not think that was happening. I don't know why. Something told me that it wasn't gonna happen until episode 11 or 12, maybe even the final episode. Or I was thinking that if this did happen sooner, that it's gonna come back in the final episode or something, because I don't know why. Something's telling me that it's not the end and they're gonna do some stupid shit, which obviously I don't want them to do. I really hope it's the end, especially now that we're getting back into tennis and she's going to be on the team still, even though of course she's not captain anymore, which makes complete sense. The fact that Lonnie is even letting her stay on the team is actually insane to me. I thought she was done. I mean, not just because of that. I also just thought with her cancer that she was going to be out the door. I thought, this was going to be the episode where she had to quit tennis because, her cancer, treatment was fucking her up and it wasn't helping with her ability, which it did in a way, but she's fine now, which still is crazy to me. I still think they're going to do something, though, to, end it, not end it, what am I fucking saying? I think they're going to bring it back. I really do. Obviously, I don't want that. I would, anything else, but I feel like they're going to do some shit. I don't know, something's telling me that because they thought they were getting renewed before they finished, that they're going to pull some, she actually, her cancer's gonna come back. But then I also don't think they would be dumb enough to do that, because they knew, they had to write a series finale just in case. So it's they wouldn't do that, right? I feel like if this went on for a couple more seasons, they would bring it back and be like, oh, surprise, it's back and it's worse, and then have her die. But because they got rid of it, I'm kind of they won't do it. But then they're fucking idiots, and I don't trust their writing, so they might pull some shit and have it. I don't know. I think I'm just saying that and thinking that because I was not expecting her to be cancer free this episode. When it opened up, the opening scene, I thought she was just walking out of just a regular appointment with her mom, which I loved because her mom's there, and that's what we've been missing. Yeah, I get why she hasn't been telling her mom, but she needs her mom. Like I said last episode, these are the type of moments where you need your mom, no matter what. No matter how old you are, when you're in this situation or going through something like that, you need your mom, or just anyone, but specifically your mom, because no one will ever be your mom at anything. Come on, my mom's my favorite person ever. It's she needed her, and I was hoping it was gonna go on for a little bit longer. Obviously I'm happy she doesn't have cancer anymore. Yes, that is my baby girl. I don't want her going through that, and I'm thrilled she doesn't have it. But then I wanted it to last one more episode so we could see her mom really be there for her during the treatments. And obviously we did kind of see it this episode, even though she was fine. But I feel I wanted to see more of her mom, because we never see her, and I hated her at first, or at least I'm almost certain I did not like her. And now that I do, I want to see more. You know, it's like, I wish they brought her in sooner. I get it. But then I wish they brought her in sooner. I don't know. I mean, I'm sad that she's not going to be in the next few episodes. Like, obviously, I'm happy she came back because I was going to get really annoyed if she did not show up this season. So, of course, I'm thrilled. But I'm mad that she's, like, not staying. Because when she talked to Simone about, like, how she's looking at condos and she's going to move here, I was like, okay, great. Like, I'm 100% down for that. I want to see more of her, and I want to see, like, her helping Simone and being there for her. And I just want to see their relationship grow even more, because it wasn't always great. I mean, it was fine, but it had its moments, which every, like, mother and daughter relationship, or just relationship, like, not just mother and daughter, son and mom, and, like, whatever, they all have their issues. But I wanted to see more of them, just to see them grow and just to see how much it's evolved. And, like, I get why Simone didn't want her to stay, especially because she's recovering, or she's basically recovered now. Of course, she has, like, some stuff, but she's cancer free now, and she's just trying to live her life and do all the things that she couldn't do then. Like, she's in college, she wants to enjoy her 20s. Like, when you only are 21 once, and you're only in college once, or at least for the most part. So, like, you want to enjoy it as much as you can. Like, she's not like me. She wants to go out and do shit. Me, I'm in my room when I'm not in class. Literally today, I left my room to get food once, and then I was up here the rest of the day. Like, I'm not like her. I like to stay in my dorm. But, like, for most people, they want to go out. They want to have fun and do things. And now she can finally do that. So she, like, doesn't want it to feel like she's still ill. And, like she said, like, to Keisha, having her mom here makes her, or, like, reminds her that she was sick, or makes her still feel like she's sick. Which I get it. Because the way her mom was acting, like, she was kept stocking up on groceries, even though they didn't need it, like, making a key to just get in, just randomly showing up, checking on her, doing all that, like, which I get. Like, yes, you need to check on your dog, like, your children, like, no matter what, especially when they've gone through that. I get that part, but it was, like, I get what you meant. It was kind of a lot, and she just wanted everything to go back to normal. So I'm happy that she left for Simone, but then I'm also sad because I wanted to see more. But the good thing about it is they left on good terms. Like, they, of course, had their moments. Like, Simone telling her, like, she needs space. I need to get out. Like, you need to go. Like, I don't want you here all the time. Like, everything's fine. Like, I did not tell you could have a key. No. And also, like, her mom getting mad at her for lying to Lonnie and realizing that the reason she did, like, all the treatments quicker was because of tennis, and she was mad about that, which I get that. Now, that wasn't the best thing. Like, I don't care how much you love a sport, you should not rush recovery or rush things to be able to play. Like, I don't care how much you love it, like, you shouldn't. I mean, maybe that would be different if I was in a sport, but I'm not. So, like, I don't know if it's different when you're actually in it, but that can risk so many things. Like, you should, when you're recovering from something and getting treatments for something, you should want it to take, like, the full time and not rush it to get back into things, because you never know what could happen. And the fact that she was lying to Lonnie for this long is insane. Like, I'm shocked. It took her, how many episodes has it been since we found out? I think 5? No, not 5. Yeah, actually, I think it has been 5 episodes since we found out she has cancer. And the fact that Lonnie has not figured it out until now is insane. Like, props to Simone for that, and the whole group. I mean, mostly Thea, because Thea's the other one who lied to her. But, like, shout out to them, because I'm shocked. I thought she was going to find out, like, the episode after. Like, each episode I was like, she's going to find out, and then Simone's not going to be able to play. Like, it's going to be, it's going to happen. Like, it's obvious. But I'm, like, it's insane that she didn't find out till now. Like, yeah, they came up with a good lie for a while. Obviously, she figured it out. But, like, for the moment, it was good. It was. Like, obviously, like, she was gonna find out eventually. Like, I know their plan was to say Simone's practicing or training with whatever that person's name is, Thea's coach, and that's where she is, and that's why she's not at practice, and they're gonna come back and everything's gonna be good. Which I feel like if Lonnie didn't find out this episode, she would have, no matter what, even if they didn't say anything, because I think you would notice that someone hasn't trained with a professional or like a really special coach who does who's like coaches for the pro circuit, or a trainer. I assume. I mean, I don't know much about tennis, but I think you would improve a lot. And Simone, she's still great, but she's probably gone down, like her ability, because of everything that's happened with her. It's just like, I don't know what they were thinking and how they thought that it was going to work out. Like, yeah, maybe they were gonna just be like, oh yeah, she's gotten better, which she hasn't, or maybe she has, I don't know, but it's like, she was gonna find out eventually. And Simone getting mad at Thea for like saying that she has cancer when Lonnie confronted them, because, you know, she called the coach to get tickets or go to the game, and she's like, I have not been training Simone or even Thea, which is crazy. But like, I get why Simone was mad. Like, I do. It was Simone's time to tell her, but it's like, you put so much pressure on all your friends to keep this from everyone. And like, Thea, what did you want her to say? Like, she was panicking. Like, you could tell, like, she didn't want to say anything. She didn't want to tell her the truth. I mean, she obviously is a good enough friend. The fact that she came up with that whole lie and like has been running with it for months, saying that you're training with her trainer when you're obviously not. Like, the fact that she kept that and came up with that idea to cover for you, like, that is a good ass friend. And I don't care what she does, she was in the right to tell Lonnie. Like, Simone wasn't gonna tell her. Thea had to, because like, she was gonna find out eventually, and might as well be now rather than later. Like, obviously, like, she was going to get worried and like be worried about it. Like, if Simone thought she wasn't going to be upset, like, that would be insane. Like, obviously she kind of knew, but it's like, she cares about Simone. Like, she cares about all the girls on the team. Every coach does, or at least most coaches care about their players. Like, they're a family. Like, sometimes some coaches see them as their kids. Like, they're of course gonna care and be worried about you. And like, what I liked about that whole thing was how Lonnie wasn't mad. Like, we never really see her like being comforting to people. We usually just see her get pissed off at different things, which makes sense because there hasn't been a moment like this until now. But actually seeing how worried she was when Thea blurted out that she had cancer, is like seeing, like, asking a question, being like, oh my gosh, like what the heck. That made me happy, seeing that different side of her and really seeing how much she cared. Like, obviously we knew she cared, like, because every coach does, but seeing that side of her made me happy. And honestly, she wasn't as crazy as I thought. Like, I really thought when she found out she was gonna like fucking yell at them all and not harass them, but like yell at them and tell them off, which, I mean, she got mad obviously because she cares about her players and their health is a part of her responsibility as well, because she needs to keep them healthy so they are able to play, and not even just play, just be healthy and live life. Like, she has to help with that. And so, like, she acted a lot better than I thought, to be honest. And the way she handled, like, Thea as well, and Thea telling her that she's out of the pro circuit, or she's not, but she was thinking about it. First of all, insane. When, like, Thea said, or when Lonnie said that the admin training with her trainer either. I kind of just sat there. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I knew Simone's like treatments and all her friends being there for her and covering for her, like, it was a lot on everyone, so they all were stressed. But I was like, it was that bad that she like hasn't practiced? Like, that's insane. Like, honestly, shout out to Thea. I mean, she's a great friend. I mean, she is, even though like that wasn't the reason. But the fact that she thought about quitting because she didn't think she was good enough and getting her ass kicked broke my heart, because we've seen how passionate she is about this and like how hard she's worked for this for so many years, and like she's incredible. And the fact that she like thought, I mean, she was awful, like she's not. And what Lonnie said is 100% true. Like, this happens to everyone. Like, the pro circuit is not easy. Like, going pro in any sport is hard, especially when you're like young. I mean, she's not super young, she's like in her 20s, but at any age it's hard. And like, even if you're like the best when you're in college, that doesn't guarantee you're going to be the best in pro. So like, I got what Lenny said, but the fact that she thought she wasn't good enough and she's like, maybe I started too late, like I don't want to do it, like I should quit, broke my heart, because we've seen her, how passionate she is, and we've seen her grow, and all I want for her is to succeed. That's literally all I want. Like, that's my girl. I adore her, and I just want her to succeed. It's like, damn, like my girls really can't catch a break. Like, all of them are going through it. I mean, thankfully, by the end of it, Thea is doing better, and she decided she is going to play, and she's going to work hard and, like, try to get back into it. And seeing Simone, like, go against Alani helped her a lot. So, like, I'm happy about that, but it's hearing that she doesn't think she's good enough, and, like, she feels like a failure. Like, that's... fuck. Like, that hurt my soul. 'Cause, like, she's always been one of my faves since the beginning, because I've just always loved, well, first of all, because she was a bitch and I loved that, but I just always loved how passionate she was and how hard she worked for it, and not just wanted her, like, herself to succeed, but she wanted all her teammates. Like, she wanted everyone to do well, like, even if you think it's just because they're on the same team and you kind of need the team to be good so everyone notices you, but she also just cares. I mean, she is a good person. Like, I don't care what anyone says. She's grown a lot and has become an incredible person. Like, she always was great in my eye. Like, I always knew she had a heart, but I know, like, some people thought she was just a cold-hearted bitch, which kind of was at the beginning. But, like, seeing her talk to, like, Lonnie, and not just Lonnie, but also to Simone, about how being there for Simone, like, well, first of all, like, her being here took a lot of time out of, like, her training, and that wasn't the only reason. Like, she hasn't been able to train. Like, obviously it was her choice as well, but the fact that she, like, has been here so much just shows how good of a friend she is. Because I honestly thought she was training this whole time and just going back and forth, or training closer. But, like, she's grown so much, and I'm happy by the end of it she realized that, like, I need to do this, I need to keep pushing, and I'll get better. Because it's, like I said, it's at the beginning, it's hard. You're not going to be the great player you were, like, back in college or before you went pro. Like, it takes time, because a lot of these people who are pro and you're going against have been there a lot longer than you, and it just takes time. It really does. And fuck, my shoulder hurts, and I don't know why, because I literally have not done anything today for it to hurt. Like, fuck, damn, like, shit. Anyways, sorry. It just really fucking hurts. But back to Thea, I'm just, like, so proud of her, and I'm happy, like, she was there to watch the game, or, like, the match between Lonnie and Simone, to kind of push her and make her realize, especially because that was sick. That was sick. When Simone was talking to Lonnie before then, it was like, put me against anyone, like Thea, Tootie, like anyone, like, I'm ready to go and I'll show you how good you are. I had a feeling that she was gonna say herself. I kind of wanted Thea because that would have been sick, but I really had a feeling it was gonna be her, and I really wanted it to be too, because like, I love when like players go against their coach in games, like to prove something. Like, I always love when they did that, and honestly, Simone did so much better than I thought. Like, it's been quite a bit since she like really played. Like, of course, she's been practicing when she can in between her treatments with Thea, and she's of course incredible, but like, after you go through all that, like, you're not your best self and you have some issues, and like, you can't go as hard as you would before, and you're like more tired, you're just going through it. So like, yeah, it's been a month, but stuff's still going on. She's still recovering from it. Like, it's a long thing. Like, I don't, if you ever fully recover from it, I don't know, but I honestly thought because she took so much time like really away and hasn't been like rigorously like practicing, that she was gonna get fucking demolished. I thought she wasn't gonna score a fucking point. And watching it, I was having a great time because I missed the tennis matches. Like, do I care about tennis? Literally not at all. I really don't. Like, other than the show, I don't give a shit about it, and like, I don't watch it. Like, the only time, did I watch it this summer? I did watch one match. Or no, I watched 5 minutes of a match during the Olympics this year. But other than that, like, when I'm not watching the show, I don't care about tennis. But like, I like it in this because it's sometimes entertaining. Actually, that's not true about me not caring. I watched Challengers last night for the first time, and I did enjoy that. Did I watch it just for Zendaya and not for the tennis aspect? 100%. But that was good too. So I like some stuff with tennis. But like, I don't gravitate towards it. Like, I would rather watch football or like basketball, even baseball, which is a lot because I hate baseball. But anyways, whenever they have the match, any of the matches, I get so excited because I get so into it. I'm like, oh, hell yes. Because this is why I love the show, like the sports and how passionate they are about the sports. Like, yes, I love the drama too and like the ships, but the reason the show is because of all the sports and tennis specifically. Like, baseball too, but like, that's gone downhill this season. Like, that, I missed it because we got so much of it like first season, or it just, at least her at practice, and I think second season as well. But this one we haven't, of course, because of her cancer storyline, which I get, but the fact that this is the final season and we're not getting that much tennis does upset me. And that's another reason why I wanted another season. I mean, now even more knowing about her cancer and the fact that that took up most of the season, it's like we were robbed of more tennis. Like, I want to see Simone in the championship, and maybe because we have 4 more episodes left, we might see it, maybe. I don't know. I hope. Because like, watching them go against each other was like everything, and I want to see more of it. Like, I really want to see Simone fight. Like, she was putting her all into it, and seeing Thea, her mom, and Lando supporting her was so cute. Like, the fact that Lando was there is insane. Like, y'all are obviously dating. Like, can he just break up with his girlfriend? Like, how is she still around? Like, when they did the 1 month jump at the beginning of the episode, I was like, oh my gosh, they broke up. Like, this is it, guys. Like, we made it. Because that hug at the beginning of the episode, after she rung the bell, wasn't just friends. Like, it's love. Like, obviously, after last episode, it confirmed it. 100%. The fact that he was there supporting her, like, that's so cute. I just think it was so cute for many reasons, but also the fact that like Keisha wasn't there, and Nate wasn't even in this episode, and I'm really pissed off about it. But the fact that Keisha wasn't even there and he was there supporting her, because Thea makes complete sense. Thea and her mom being there makes sense, but Lando showing up, I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's not friends. That's not just friends. Because if it's just friends, like, Keisha would be there too. Like, come on. Like, Lando, get your shit together, break up with the damn girlfriend. Like, let's fucking go. Like, let's go. Even Keisha is seeing shit with it. Like, seeing everything going on with them. Like, I mean, like, when she showed up at the apartment, I was talking to her about how, like, Lena looked attractive and bringing up what happened over Christmas. And Simone being like, oh, he has a girlfriend, like, it's fine, whatever. Like, no. I'm happy someone, like, knows, like, this is not just friends. Like, the photo shoot, too, like, you don't do that for friends. Like, maybe, yeah, you might, but their relationship is obviously not platonic. Everyone knows that. Like, come on. The way he talked to you about yourself, like the way he said everything he did last season about how you're everything and more than that model, and talk about how incredible you are and how attractive you are. Like, you think that's platonic? Honey, no. Like, no. It's not. Get your shit together. We're running low. We're getting into the double digits next week. Like, let's get our shit together. Let's keep things moving. Like, we finally are getting places because her cancer's gone, thankfully. So now we have tennis to focus on. We're finally figuring out the stuff with Jared and Keisha, and then also the baseball stuff. So, like, let's move on with Lando and Simone. Like, we're getting places with everything else. Let's get it going. Like, I'm of course happy with Lando's storyline this season, with him helping JR and just being there for Simone, but like, I don't want it as friends, and I need them to get together, especially now that like his baseball storyline is cooked because they don't have any of the money for baseball anymore because it's going towards different things, which I don't know why I did not see that coming. I thought by the end of it they would say baseball, and they might be still. I mean, I kind of forgot about it until this week because they have not brought it up in a minute. Or maybe they brought it up like in episode 7, but because episode 8 was just like so Lando and Simone, I completely forgot everything about any of the other episodes. Like, that might have been it. But I thought because they were bringing it up now, they were actually going to save it. But then, like, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they're bringing it up to kind of, like, lead for, like, the final episode where they do save baseball and Damon comes back. Because they obviously have to save baseball. Like, they have to. That has to be the ending. If it's not, it's going to be the dumbest ass storyline ever. Because you're not going to do that and have them not even save it. Like, let them save it. Oh, my gosh, save it. And let JR and Lando play. Like, all this work that we really did not even get to see. We didn't even get to see their conference or their meeting with whoever, the board. So, like, they've been working hard on it with Marcus. Like, let's see it. It almost fucked up JR and Gabby's relationship. So, like, let's have it actually work out. I'm gonna be so pissed off if they don't. If by the final episode, if they don't say baseball, I'm gonna be done. Literally, because that would be the dumbest thing and such a waste of my fucking time and just a waste of a storyline. Like, when you do shit like this and have these kind of storylines, it has to work out. Like, you maybe be like, oh, it's not gonna work, and like be like, it's done, but then try again later. Like, it has to work out. Like, they can't do this. Like, this was JR's storyline along with the Keisha situation. So, like, let's get it working. Because I feel like if they save it, Damon might return for a bit. Because, like, is he even gonna fucking return? Like, I'm confused because they claimed he was a reoccurring character. He was in the first episode, has not made an appearance since. Like, maybe they're saving it for the final episode, but like, if he doesn't show up until then, I'm gonna be pissed off. Just say he's a guest star. Like, reoccurring character means you're in a couple episodes of the season. Bitch, he's been in 1 and we have 4 left. Like, obviously I don't want Simone and Damon to be endgame, but I want the man to show up. Like, be there for JR once they say baseball. Like, come on, show up, please. Damn. Because at least Amara, she left the show too and became a recurring character, and she showed up like 3 times. I think it's been 3 episodes, maybe more. I think it's actually just been 3. Like, that is kind of a recurring character. I still consider that a guest star, but it's better than Damon. Like, damn, like, I don't want him to come back because I'm worried that means him and Simone are gonna get together, but then I want him to because there's no way in hell they're gonna do that. Like, there is no way. I don't care if the show's ending and they wanted Damon and Simone to be endgame. It does not make any sense as of right now for him to come back and for them to be endgame. If it was a couple more seasons and this was not the end, maybe, but because he's gone and Lando and Simone aren't getting towards that, it would be the dumbest thing ever for him to show up and for them to be endgame. Is it just me who thinks that? Like, it's just a waste of my time. If they do all this build up with Simone and Lando, I'm out the door. Especially after last episode, like, come on. Like, if I need to get them as endgame. Like, one of the other endgames most likely are gonna be Keisha and JR at this point. And, like, I don't care about that as much. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm happy that we made it to, like, them finally doing shit with that, because it has been pissing me off. And obviously, because I go on rants, like, every episode about this, but it took them so fucking long to get to Keisha and JR finally realizing they have feelings. Like, yeah, obviously, I don't want them together. I see them platonically. I don't really see the chemistry as anything more than just friends. But, like, I want them to just get it over with, because they're obviously going to do it, and they're taking too damn long. Like, I want to see them together, because, like, they're obviously going to get together, so just let me see them and confirm that I really just don't like them. Like, because I thought, was it 2 episodes ago? Like, 2 or 3? I think it was 2, like, episode 7. I'm pretty sure. Or it was episode 8. No, it wasn't episode 8. Episode 7 or 6. I'm pretty sure it was 7. The Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving episode. Like, we had all that. It was the perfect opportunity to have them break up. And they didn't. They fucked it up. Like, yeah, I get they did it for, like, even more drama. But, like, it was the perfect opportunity to do that. Because, like, I don't like when they do shit and then, like, or they cause drama and it's the perfect opportunity to break a couple up, and then they're like, oh no, and they work it out, and then by, like, the next episode it's fucked up again. Like, I hate when shows do that, and I was so nervous they were gonna do it. And, like, they didn't do it the next episode, but they did it 2 episodes after. So it's, like, basically too soon. Like, I just wish, because, like, the way they're doing it is not great. I was like, now I wish they waited till, like, next episode or episode 12. No, not 12, 11. Because that's a bit more time. I don't like how they go back and forth. Like, just pick a lane and figure it out. Like, I'm not here for it. Like, also, I'm just not here for cheating storylines. Like, the only time I'll be here for a cheating storyline is if I really hate characters. Like, despise the other character, and I'm like, okay, who the hell cares? I usually still am not the biggest fan of it, but, like, I won't care as much. But, like, this, I've been saying I don't want them to cheat, like, actually, like, emotionally cheating. They already are kind of doing that. They have been this whole season. But, like, I did not want it to happen. Like, I was like, no. Because JR and Cam's friendship is already fucked. And they haven't even really been doing anything yet. Like, yeah, emotionally, yes. But I honestly thought after Friendsgiving and after Keisha talked to Cam and JR talked to Gabby that they all were on good terms. But, like, Cam's still bitter, which I do get. He's worried, and he's gonna be even worse next episode. But, like, I get that. But then when they were talking about how they told Gabby and Cam they were gonna give each other space and not talk, that's when I was like, oh, so we're fucked. Like, this friendship is over. Like, it's gonna get even more fucked up. Like, they're already bad, and once they find out that they cheated, it's out the door. Their friendship done. Like, no, like, oh my gosh. It's like, I've always said this, I want them all to stay cool. Like, it's the final season. I want drama, but like not like this. I want them all to stay friends by the end of it. And I mean, I'm happy. Like, I'm not happy they cheated, but like if they were gonna cheat, I'm happy they did it after Simone like was cancer free, because I did not want that to cause any drama, because I knew they would all still be there for Simone, but I knew like it wasn't gonna be the same, and like she wanted everything to be as normal as possible, and that's not gonna be normal. It's like, fuck, I cannot believe they actually kissed. Like, I cannot. Like, yeah, I get why Keisha was upset with Cam. I do get that. Like, they went on that whole thing, episode 7, about how they are going to be there for each other. They're going to talk to each other. She's not just going to go to JR. Like, they're going to talk. They're going to be open. And they were kind of doing that at the beginning of this episode. Like, Cam was talking about his job and like how excited he is about different things, and Keisha's talking about dance and how like excited she is for like all that, and him going to support her even though they got the cops called on them, all that. Like, seeing that, I thought we were getting somewhere. Like, even though Cam and JR are fucked and JR and Keisha weren't talking, I thought we were going. Like, I thought we were getting to a better place. But like, then like them doing their weekly dates, which is great, and I think that should be a thing. Like, go on at least one day a week to like keep up and catch up, and he wasn't even paying attention to her. That's where I'm like, girl, you should have just broken up with him. Like, yeah, I want you guys to be endgame, but I get he's worried about his job, but like he's not giving you the attention. Like, he is not paying attention. Like, you went on talking for 5 minutes about how stressed you are about the dance, how it's like not going well, like how incredible you felt when you were doing street dancing, and like you can't get anyone together now, like it's not working out, you kind of lost it, and like how you had the opportunity to have an incredible dancer, like a choreographer, like see you, and you fucked it not you fucked it up, but it got fucked up, and he's just sitting there thinking about his job. Like, yes, I get you're worried, I get you're stressed about different things happening, but still push that out for a bit and focus on her. Like, the fact that he even canceled their date, that he was like, oh, I'm gonna be focused, I'm gonna be there for you, we'll talk about you, like I'll be in the moment, we'll have a good time. She got all dressed up, it was at a nice ass restaurant, I assume, and he like had to go to a work meeting, or like a work dinner meeting with a new artist. Like, I get it's important, and I get you're passionate and you want to help, and you are part of the reason they got a client, your label got a new client, but still, like you should have told your boss, like, yes, I have something more important, or just more important today. Like, I promised my girlfriend. Say that. I don't care what it is. Like, you have not been there for her. You have not like done anything. Like, no wonder she's running to JR and going to him, and has always really gone to him for advice and talk about her feelings, because you're not there to do it. Like, where the fuck are you? Get your ass up, listen to your girlfriend, and be there for her. Like, I get work's important, but if it's last minute like that, just no. Like, I don't care. It's not like something that's been in the works forever. The date you've had planned. Just say, I have plans, and yes, it's important. Like, I get Cam is trying to like be on his boss's good side, especially because he's like the start of his career and wants to be able to write more and do all that, and because he almost did get fired, he wants to like go to them to be like to get on his better side after what he did. But still, put her first. Like, he's gonna be mad, but then like, bro, like, she literally had to go to him to talk about how she's feeling and how she got rejected from her last grad school that she was waiting for, and how like she isn't able to like get the group together, like how stressed she is about everything going on. Like, she can't talk to you about that because you're not around. and you're not doing anything to help. Like JR, on the other hand, literally posted a video of her street dancing, said he was her manager, and got the choreographer to like see it and reach out to her and like literally go to her apartment and like is literally helping her get into one of the grad schools that she got rejected from because she's an incredible dancer, and the choreographer thinks she's one of the best dancers like she's seen in a while. It has great talent. Like Cam, like come on. Like I don't blame her. Like yeah, cheating's not okay. Like I don't blame her for kind of going off though to talk to JR and wanting to keep the friendship, because it's like what he's doing is what your boyfriend should be doing. Like he really is boyfriend material. Like yeah, I don't want them cheating, but like he's doing the damn thing. Like he's doing what Cam should be doing. And like that, like seeing Cam like at his job and stuff, it was interesting, but it pissed me off because it's like, this is fucking your relationship up. Like I get he's trying to get in the music biz, he wants to be able to write more, and he finally had an opportunity, and you saw how supportive Keisha was. And then like I know he's gonna like try to be supportive next episode for her, and then he's not, because like but like she's been supportive for you, like of you like this whole time, and you're not even listening to what she has to say. It's like, bro, it pisses me off. Like yeah, Cam's so much better than he was, like 100%, 10 times better, but still he's not listening. And like I also just don't really care about his music storyline. Like I don't, like I love music and I usually love seeing stuff like that, but I kind of wish we didn't get him in the studio this episode. I mean, it was interesting to finally see what he's been up to, and like seeing him talk with his manager and like kind of going against him to like, and like doing what he thinks would be better, and like showing that he knows what he's doing, and seeing how excited he is for like different things, and how upset he was when he got like when they asked him to do something else and like kind of demoted. But I still would have rather like seen something else, like Simone and Lando, more of Lando. Like I want to see more of Lando. Like I don't care. Like I did like seeing Lando and Cam like together, because I didn't know they were roommates, or if they brought that up I forgot. Like I liked seeing them talk, and how Lando was like, come on, like talk to me, and how he kind of gave him advice but also didn't. I mean, he said like do what you need to do, but I mean Cam going against his label was not the best thing. Like yes, he got the person to sign to the label, but he went up against his boss. Like I don't care if you like got what you needed, like you should not go against your boss like that by any means. Like you just shouldn't. Like Lando was right about that. And also Lando just was coming through this episode, like the way he was talking to JR and asking like what's going on there, and JR kind of talking to him about like, oh, we said we would keep distance, like Cam's still upset about what happened at Friendsgiving and all of that, like it's not back to normal. Like yeah, like first of all, I'm kind of shocked that it's not. I mean, obviously I knew stuff was going to be a bit different like with that, because they thought they were cheating, but I thought it was going to be like okay. I didn't think Cam was going to be that salty, which it does make sense. But like I like how Lando was like, it's still going on, like what the fuck. Like I would think like Cam came around a bit, because even if you're worried about this stuff, like I feel like you would still want your girlfriend to be happy. And if she says he's like a brother to her, and like they've helped each other through some tough times, you would still want them to talk, right? I mean, I feel like maybe if I was in the position I would think differently, but like for somebody who's watching, I think that, I don't know. Fuck, I know it's gonna go to shit next episode. Like I knew like the instant she like went to find JR after she found out what he did for her, and she was like talking to him and thanking him, when they were looking at each other, I knew knew they were going to do it, because they kind of were already leading up to it from the way they looked at each other when they first started talking, saying they missed each other, and then them sitting there in their little spot, or like Keisha's little spot that she showed JR, and holding hands for a bit, and then being like, oh, it's Gabby, I gotta go. And they were like, she's kind of just sitting there like, oh fuck. I knew some shit was gonna happen. Like, I knew it was leading up to this, but like, I didn't think they were actually gonna have them cheat. Like, I don't know why I didn't call it or like figure it out, because like I think I should have seen that it was foreshadowing in the Friendsgiving episode. Like, I should have seen it. I just thought they were going to do the emotionally cheating storyline, not actually cheat. But like, why did I not see it? Because like they basically were foreshadowing it. But like the fact that he kissed her back too, like I thought she was gonna kiss him and he was gonna pull away and be like, we can't. But the fact that they actually kissed, like, oh my gosh, like, oh fuck. Like, we're fucked next episode. Like, we really are. Like, I'm obviously happy that like they got to this point, so like we can really like see what's the chaos in the last few episodes. It's like, also, this is gonna blow up everything. I mean, the friendship isn't the same right now, or like the friend group, because of Cam and JR, but like it's gonna be even more of a disaster. And Gabby, I just feel bad because of what she said in the Friendsgiving episode. Like, don't make me like look bad, don't make me one of those girls, and he is. It's like, we're fucked. Even the promo for next episode, the fact that she like just blatantly tells him, and like literally at the end of the promo she's like, I kiss Cam. Like, the fact that she just blurted it out like that, like, I'm so excited to see like what the fuck happens and why she does it. And I just want to see like how she approaches it, or how everything goes, because Nate's back next episode. It looks like she has drama with her boyfriend, which, I mean, I want her happy, but I want some drama that's not involved Simone, and I've missed Nate, so like I'll take anything I can get. And I feel like maybe next episode Lando and Simone will have another moment that will really be like, okay, I need to break up with my girlfriend. It needs to happen. Like, we're getting into the double digits next week. Like, let's get our shit together. Like, we finally got Simone cancer free, tennis back, Dia's going back to the pro circuit, like Keisha bringing up Lando to Simone, and Keisha and JR are finally getting together. Like, we're finally getting there. So like, come on, like let's go. Like, we need to get them together now, because we've finally making progress. We're finally like getting through these storylines and getting there. Let's have them get together. I don't know what else is gonna happen next episode though. All I know is Cam's gonna lose his shit, and I don't blame him. Like, yeah, I don't want him to go insane, but I if he goes crazy, I won't blame him though, because like I would be hurt too. Like, that was one of my best friends. We were like brothers, and you kissed my girlfriend, or technically she kissed him, but you know what I mean. So I mean, that's all I think is gonna happen next episode. Just chaos with them and Simone back in tennis, ready to go, and probably trying to reclaim her spot as captain, most likely, which I don't know how that's gonna go, but I guess we will see. I just hope now that her cancer is gone, I will not cry over her anymore, because I literally cried in the opening scene when she rang the bell. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me. It might be I'm just so fucking sleep deprived right now. Like, my insomnia is getting so much worse, and so like I'm a disaster. Like, I'm running on no sleep, and like it's like I start school tomorrow as well, which is very exciting. So like that might be it too, but I feel like it honestly might have been just Simone. I think it was all of them combined. So I just hope she does not make me cry again. I'm just happy we're done with that storyline, just so I can be happy and she can finally be happy. That's all I want. Final season, I want her to thrive. Like, because who the hell knows if we're ever going to see her again. Like, I don't know if she's going to be an All-American, because it wouldn't make sense. So, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for listening. I don't know what else to say. So I hope you had a great Labor Day, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 10.